Hello, friends, and welcome back to Compelling Stories for a Dinner Party. I'm your host, Christopher James, and tonight we visit the chronicles of missing people as we unravel the tragic and enigmatic disappearance of the Death Valley Germans. So crack the beer and pass the pizza. Let's get into it. It was the sweltering heat of a July day during the summer of 1996. When Egbert Remkus, his son George Weber, Cornelia Meyer, and her son Max Meyer set out to explore the rugged terrains of Death Valley National Park. Their adventure began with high spirits and a rented Plymouth Voyager, but as they ventured deeper into the park, the unforgiving desert began to reveal its harsh realities. Egbert Remkus, a successful businessman, was known for his adventurous spirit and love for exploring new places. Cornelia Meyer, his girlfriend, shared his enthusiasm for travel, and they both wanted to create unforgettable memories with their children, George and Max. The family was very excited about the prospect of a grand American adventure. Their trip started in Los Angeles, where they visited iconic landmarks before heading towards the stark beauty of Death Valley. Within the vast expanse of Death Valley, there are many opportunities for potential danger. With an extreme environment that is virtually unparalleled in the Western Hemisphere, its unforgiving terrain easily lends credence to the accuracy of the name, Death Valley. The family, like many tourists, was likely unaware of the full extent of these dangers. The national park, known for its breathtaking vistas and unique geological features, also hides perilous conditions that can quickly turn deadly. After exploring areas of the park during the morning hours, the family's journey took a fateful turn that afternoon when they drove down the remote and less traveled Warm Springs Road, aiming to reach the historic site of the Barker Ranch. Barker Ranch, infamous as the last hideout of Charles Manson, held a certain macabre allure. However, the journey there is fraught with challenges. The intense July heat, which can soar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, along with a possible underestimation of the desert's brutal conditions, led them astray. The family had planned their return to Germany with a flight scheduled from Los Angeles on July 27, 1996. However, records show no evidence that they ever boarded this flight or left the United States. The absence of the Remkus-Meyer family sparked concern back in Germany, especially for Heike Weber, Remkus's ex-wife. Distraught over the disappearance of her son and ex-husband, she initiated inquiries into their whereabouts, unaware of the tragedy that had unfolded in the vastness of Death Valley. The turning point in this mystery came on October 21, 1996, when a park ranger conducting an aerial survey for illegal activities spotted the family's rented minivan in the desolate Anvil Canyon, far east of Willow Spring in Death Valley National Park. The coordinates marked a location so remote it underscored the perilous path the family had taken to reach that location. The minivan, reported stolen by the rental company, bore the scars of a harsh journey: 3 flat tires, damaged wheels, and evidence of having been driven over rocky terrain for more than 2 miles. Inside, untouched belongings, including a Coleman sleeping bag, a tent, toys, and an unused tire jack. All items painted a picture of a trip abruptly halted by unforeseen disaster. The discovery of the minivan mobilized an extensive search effort, drawing over 200 search and rescue workers to comb the rugged landscape near Anvil Canyon. This search involved various groups, including the China Lake Mountain Rescue Group and the Indian Wells Valley Search and Rescue Group. Despite the dedication of these teams and the search's staggering $80,000 cost, only one single beer bottle offered a cryptic clue. Found under a bush, over a mile from the vehicle, with a cleared ledge and a seat mark beside it, the bottle hinted at a moment of rest, or perhaps despair, for one of the family members, likely Remkus, in search of shade in the relentless desert sun. The search efforts were exhaustive. Helicopters scoured the area from above, while ground teams meticulously checked every crevice and canyon. They used advanced technology for the time, including infrared cameras and ground-penetrating radar, in hopes of finding any trace of the missing family. Despite their relentless efforts, the harsh conditions of Death Valley, its vastness and extreme temperatures, made the search extraordinarily difficult. As days turned into weeks, hope waned, and on October 26, 1996, the authorities made the difficult decision to call off the search for the missing tourists. The silence of the desert returned, holding within it the untold story of the Death Valley Germans. Theories abound as to why the family ventured so far into such perilous territory. Some suggest they were misled by outdated maps, which did not accurately represent the treacherous conditions of the back roads. Others speculate about a tragic miscalculation of the desert's vastness and the vehicle's capability, underestimating the condition of the roads and the need for high-clearance four-wheel drive vehicles. The allure of Barker Ranch and its historical significance might have driven them to take risks they otherwise would have avoided. For 13 years, there were no new developments on this mysterious disappearance. Then, finally, the mystery took a significant turn on November 12, 2009, when two off-duty search and rescue personnel, Les Walker and Tom Mayhood, made a pivotal discovery. While traversing the park's less trodden paths, they found skeletal remains of an adult male and adult female. Identification items including Cornelia's passport and bank ID were found nearby, alongside personal effects like a journal penned in German and a wine bottle, all pointing unmistakably to the missing Remkus-Meyer family. Although DNA confirmation was obtained only from Remkus's bones, the evidence led authorities to assert with high confidence that the remains belonged to the lost tourists. Tragically, the children's remains were never formally identified, though the sole of a child's shoe was discovered, hinting at their presence. In addition to finding the remains, Mayhood also speculated about the circumstances that led the family to their tragic end. He believed, while vacationing in Death Valley on July 23, 1996, that the family might have sought a shortcut to Yosemite National Park, underestimating the difficulty of the route. Initially, Mayhood believed they may have seen an AT&T communications tower and approached it to find help. But his field work led him to realize that the tower would not have been visible from their route. Instead, it's likely the vehicle became stranded in a wash, prompting the family to travel on foot southwards in a desperate attempt to seek help at the Naval Air Weapons Station, China Lake. This military base might have been perceived as a safe haven due to its patrolled perimeters, a feature common in German military bases, but not in the desert areas of the southwestern United States. Unfortunately, the family likely succumbed to the extreme heat, dehydration, and lack of shelter halfway to the base perimeter. The discovery of the missing Germans' remains not only sheds light on the tragic fate of the Remkus-Meyer family, but also underscores the perilous beauty of Death Valley. Their story and the tragic outcome serve as a somber reminder of the importance of preparation and respect for the natural world's unforgiving elements. Their journey, while heart-wrenching, imparts crucial lessons about the risks of underestimating nature's vast and wild terrains. Reflecting on this story, it's essential to consider the broader implications of such tragedies. The importance of proper preparation, reliable information, and an understanding of the environment cannot be overstated. The Death Valley Germans story serves as a cautionary tale for adventurers and explorers worldwide. The Remkus-Meyer family's tragic adventure had a significant impact on search and rescue operations within national parks. Advances in technology, such as GPS tracking and satellite communications, have been implemented to prevent similar tragedies. The case has also been studied extensively, leading to improved strategies for managing search and rescue missions in extreme environments. The National Park Service has also increased its efforts to educate visitors about the dangers of Death Valley. Information kiosks and brochures highlight the importance of staying on marked trails, carrying sufficient water, and understanding the limitations of vehicles in such harsh conditions. Rangers now provide more comprehensive briefings to tourists, emphasizing the need for caution and preparation. We'd love to know what you think. Does this story change your ideas about exploring nature? Do you like to visit extreme locations? How prepared are you when you have an adventure? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're there, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Well, my friends, we have come to the end of another fabulous dinner party. We hope you enjoyed this compelling story tonight, and we hope to see you at the table again next time. Until then, my friends, may your gatherings always be eclectic and your stories compelling. Good night.